Good morning. We're going to test out a product that I just got, and you might be thinking, Stacy, where are we? We're in my bedroom, where 5 years ago I installed this floor because there was no floor here. It was stepping on particle board and the splinters were just atrocious. Well, in 2020 I finally had the money to put floors down. So the easiest way to do that was with linoleum. So that's what I got, because it's all you have to do is cut it just a little bit. You don't have to saw every piece. You don't have to size every piece. You don't have to play with electric power tools. It's real easy to install and very simple to do it. So this is the seam, because the one sheet is 12 feet and this room is obviously wider than 12 feet. So the seam ended up on this side because that side is next to the door, and I thought that would be ridiculous. But over the years, the seam has come up, the seam has come up, the seam has come up, and I've glued it, until I ran out of glue. So when I ran out of glue, I said, I'm not buying any more glue. Now, this right here, I just got. This is wood, like wood vinyl tape is what it is. Or wood print tape, I guess. And I went ahead and got this. I think there's 2 rolls. Yep. There's 2 rolls and 2 spatula things. I forget what you call these. Used to scrape the bottom here and make sure it's flat. So I'm going to put one of these back, because hopefully we don't need both of them. And the reason I'm doing this isn't really because I want to improve the floor or anything. For my long-term stay, because I'm not staying here. The raccoons have finally done it. I can't do it anymore. So, but anyway, in the meantime, this is a trip hazard and a foot cutting hazard. I actually caught one of my toenails under this a bit back and destroyed the toenail. It ripped it off one side and not the other, and it was a disaster for a long time. So I bought this tape. So we are going to put this tape down. I'm not even going to go all the way to the wall, because I'm not going to move that. I'm not going to move that end table, side table, bed table, whatever it is. I'm not going to move it. So this is what it looks like. It's pretty close to what's down on the floor. It's not very thick, but it doesn't have to be, I don't think. So I'm going to put this down on the floor, and we're going to seal up this seam with some tape. And I forget what they call this. It's like wood repair tape or something. And it is tape. So we are going to push this down. And I doubt it goes down wrinkle-free, because you would have to be darn good with laying tape to get this to go down wrinkle-free. But it is, in fact, going down. And it does match the floor pretty well. All right, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You can hardly tell it's there. Wow. All right, that's cool. I did mop this floor. It didn't do any good. Never does. actually blends in really, really well. Do you guys see that? That blends in really, really well. Wow. And what I'm doing, I finally figured out how to do it. It's not to set it down right away. It's to stretch it out, put the tape in the middle of your crack or whatever, and then use this to go down it. Oh, wow, this actually is really did a phenomenal job. Let's do this last little bit. And I gotta go get my box cutter. Boy, that matched well. And get the trusty box cutter here and try and there we go. Wow. That did a good job. You can't even hardly tell it's there. Well, that exceeded my expectations. Wow. And there's still more tape in this roll. So, oops. Okay. All right. Well, I got more of this. If I need it, I didn't need all of it. All right, folks. That's impressive. I like the way that worked, and it eliminated a safety hazard in this room. Okay, I think that's the end of this video. I will leave a link in the description in case you need some of this stuff. And I will bring a new interesting product to you later. Have a wonderful day, folks.